Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about something that I always wanted, something that I always thought I should talk about, but it's nothing bad. It's nothing wrong, nothing evil, nothing wicked, it's nothing like that. Hell, it's not even anything that would go against, not even anything, you know, like that. It's talking about why I don't do fair use. Now, fair use is, well, first off, they're borrowed words. Fair being a European Italic French borrowed word learned word, and use being a European Italic Latin borrowed word learned word. But beyond what they being borrowed words, it means that as long means using or actually working with a movie or a four-seer show or some song or something, and as long as you're either, talking about it, making fun of it, seeking wrong with it, as long as you're using it, working with it, then it's not copyright or not own or not going against not you know but so many YouTubers, even if they're partnered and some of them are not partnered, have this bind where they know if they use that, they know if they work with it, they're in the right, but at the same time they also know that they might have to fight for it. Now, a lot of men and women have this belief over how it happens, you know, and sometimes it seems to happen a lot when you're name known. And if you're making Weird Guild from YouTube and you're a YouTube partner, then someone's always going to want to try to take a portion of Weird Guild. So they're going to try to come along and make fake, you know, they're gonna come along and try to make fake claims of copyright, besmirchment, when you're not doing that. And sometimes even some businesses are guilty of not wanting to do it. In my mind, copyright is true, but so is the fair use part of it. And I know some men and women out there would like to have laws that make it where they had all the fro over it, and they had all the ownership over it, and you weren't allowed to do anything with it. I know they wish it was that way, but it's not. So some choose not to believe in a law. Now, a law is only true as long as men and women believe it and choose to follow it, who pick to follow it. That's how a law actually be. Not just the law makers or the law speakers make it, but then the men and women out there actually believe in the law and follow the law. So, but you have some businesses and some men and women out there who choose not to follow this law, but choose not to believe in it. They choose to believe that it's not a law. So you always hear something like this. I was doing everything okay, and next thing you know, I had Goldar in here. Well, Goldar, how's everything? Everything's doing great. Man, you're not the same from the last time we saw you. Yeah. Last time you saw me, I was small. Now I'm big now. Yeah, next thing next thing I know, Goldar is a toy. It's made for everyone use. Anyone can have it. So you can't really put ownership over it. But there is a thing called royalty agreement, or whatever you want to call it, when you're doing it for having it put in a movie or a four-seer show or a play or something. But that's different, you know. But that would be like someone coming in and saying, "Boop, Jordan Long, we own that. And we don't care if you made fun of it. We don't care if you seeked wrong with it. We don't care if you put your thoughts to it. It's still ours." And that seems to be the sad state on this. Seems to be the sad stead on it right now. You know, and the sad thing is, why does it happen? Why do so many men and women out there constantly have to fight this? Like I just told you, some choose not to follow the law and some choose not to believe in the law. And if they don't want to follow it and they don't want to believe in it, it basically gets reinforced. Yeah, well, I think you're right, Jordan. There are just some men and women out there in some businesses that choose not to believe in fair use and choose not to follow it. They think if they don't believe in it and they don't follow it, they think it ain't true. But sadly, it is true. And the businesses and the men and women out there who are claiming or saying that it's copyright when it's not are actually breaking this law and not following the law the way that this law was made to be followed. So you're right about that. So that's about it for me. I have that's my beliefs of why it happens. I really don't know why it happens, but that's my belief why I think it happens. I could be completely wrong about it. But before I end this movie, I don't do anything in these movies that someone could say copyright on, unless they wanted to say copy fraud on, because then they would be frauding the copyright report, the copyright telling the copyright system if they were. And that's a beer pen towel. Oh yeah, they would be in the wrong if they did. But I don't do anything in my movies that someone could go out there. Like, how am I going to do it? I don't know how to counter claims. I don't know how to go on the forums, and I don't know what to say and what not to say. They don't teach you this. You know, no one's there. No one sits there and say, well, if you ever get in a bind here, here's what you do. They don't tell you that. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.